tell you Joe Johnson misses 13 straight. Josh goes 3 for 10. Do you think you would win? If I told you you'd win the game, what would you have said?
I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe you. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Didn't feel like it. I thought we, even when we were missing shots, we were still within striking distance, which was one of the things I kept reiterating during the timeouts. Was the fact that we were missing, shots and we were getting stops, even when they got a double-digit lead. The one thing I did not want us to do at that point was to start hanging our head and start, acting as if we were down by 20. I just really felt that if we kept within striking distance, somewhere around 10 points, that we would get on a roll offensively. I made a conscious effort that second half to put the ball in Joe's hands as much as I could, particularly after he only had 3 shots the first half, but he was in foul trouble. I thought our guys responded to that. Particularly, I thought Zaza came in and just gave us just some huge minutes. Game ball goes to both he and Jamal Crawford tonight. I thought both guys came off the bench and did what we look for them to do when they come in the game. We need Jamal aggressive. When he gets the ball in his hands, not necessarily looking to shoot it every time, but aggressive off the dribble and attacking. I thought he did that. We need Zaza being relentless on the boards and being a presence as a big man. He did that, and just a real gutsy win. I think everybody really just stepped up when they had to.
Jamal tonight, you saw him doing things that we've seen from him before, as far as just getting a pick and go. I mean, is that what you want from him?
Yeah. We set some screens for him, and he was exploding off the screens a few times. He's Jamal. He's going to dance with it a little bit, but for the most part, I thought he came off the screen and rolls, and he really came off and separated from the screens. And that's how he has to be. He didn't let it affect him. Boston, being the #1 defensive team in the league, they do a great job with pick and rolls. But I thought what Jamal did, he made a conscious effort of coming off each screen and separating and getting into the paint and making things happen. And he did a remarkable job with that.
You shoot 37% and you win, and like you said, when you weren't making shots, you kind of still stayed in it. Do you think this team might be, developing that kind of identity that you can get it done with defense?
Well, I certainly hope that's what I've been preaching all year. I thought tonight we certainly stepped it up defensively when when we were struggling to get points. I think we held them. I think 16 the fourth quarter, and I think they scored 18 in the third quarter. But clearly, our defense was the staple tonight. When we were struggling to score points. But again, when you stay within striking distance and you're home and you can, all you're looking for is to get on a little bit of a roll, a little bit of a run, to gain a little bit of momentum. And we did that, particularly when Zaza came in the game and when Jamal came in the game. I thought both guys energized us when we were flat, and you can just see that everybody respond to it.
Coach, you went the whole fourth quarter with Z. First of all, was there anything going on with Josh? Second of all, you just liked the way
Zaza was playing. He was playing super well. I was not going to take him out of the game. He was doing a great job. He was a presence in there. He was rebounding. He was going after loose balls, and he was just doing a lot of big man things. And more importantly, we got into a rhythm when he came into the game, and I did not want to disrupt that rhythm.
The last 2 games, you had a real good performance from Jason against Orlando and Zaza against Boston. When you get that kind of play from that position, what does it do?
Well, it just makes us, much more effective. It's just we're getting the big man play out of our big men. They're playing with physicality. They're rebounding the ball. They're setting screens. They're banging. Jason did it the other night. Tonight it was Zaza. And when we get that physical presence, particularly from our big guys inside, it allows us to do a lot of things, particularly defensively. We can stay at home and just play guys one-on-one. We know that, from a physicality standpoint, you got to play physical in this league. You can't be a soft team, and I've been preaching that the whole year. And it's really good to see our big guys, taking the individual challenge, against some of these other big guys. Late in the game, Zaza was matched up against Garnett, and clearly held his own. I thought he did a great job with him. So anytime I can get that type of play out of our big guys, it just enhances what we already have. And hopefully we can just continue this down the stretch during the regular season and right into the playoffs.
Yesterday you said you weren't ready to say that the guys kind of turned the corner. You ready to say it now?
Not yet. Not yet. I like what I'm seeing, particularly getting 2 quality wins from 2 quality opponents, and so hopefully, we can continue. I've been waiting for this type of effort, particularly against the Orlandos, against the Celtics, and a lot of these other teams in the East. Certainly, I see signs, but I'm not going to go out on a limb right now and say that we're there, because it's still I believe 6 games to go in the regular season, and it's about trying to get as many wins as we can, and more importantly, trying to gain some momentum and maintain our rhythm going into the playoffs.
Thanks, Coach.